Yeah, every time.
Always gotta fucking yell, Craig. Come on, man.
Well, apparently someone's been messing with my headphones because my volume was like jacked all the way up when that happened.
Oh, so you got like the full Craig effect.
Yeah, Craig and all his menacing.
Now recording.
Yeah. Do do do. Let me blow out your eardrums.
Like the beeps like sound so much less menacing than whenever he's like, now recording. Like I think Craig did a short stint in like Five Nights at Freddy's or something.
He looks like he could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Oh, hi guys. It's us again.
We're back.
We're here. Yay. Did
Yeah,
you miss us? I missed you.
probably. Should have.
Yeah, you better have missed us. Because we missed you.
Yeah.
Can you believe Easter's almost here already?
With the amount of pollen in the air that's currently killing my way of breathing, yes.
Carry on that. I have really bad, dude. I have really bad allergy with that and with cats. And apparently, we're getting a cat sometime this week.
Oh, we just
So,
actually just got a cat too.
did you?
Yeah, she has
Well,
one eye.
okay.
Um, she was named Leela,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Leela from Futurama.
Okay. Yeah, the Cyclops. Okay, I get it. That makes much more sense now. Now, our cat's name is Tutu, and she belonged to a resident that my wife used, well, not a resident, but an older lady. She's like 100, who my wife used to take care of since she works with hospice. And, well, she can't take care of her no more because she's getting moved into a home. So I guess somehow the conversation ended up with my wife taking, I guess, somehow either being volunteered or volunteered herself to take this 2-year-old cat. So I guess we're getting a kitty cat.
Man,
Right? Going above and beyond because that's the kind of rockin' nurse my wife is.
hell yeah.
Even though cats literally kill me.
It'll want to be your best friend too.
Oh, I know. Every time that I'm around a cat, like they just know that if I touch them and then touch my face just like closes. So they instantly want to sleep on my pillow or they want to be on my shoulders or in my lap. And it's just like I can't say no because animals.
I'm honestly the same way. Now, I don't have animal allergies, but I can't resist.
Yeah. Nah. People I can resist people, but animals, like
They're just
I
big
don't
babies.
yeah, animals are adorable. Do you watch Invincible?
I don't. I would like to though. I've seen enough clips on TikTok to pretty much know what's going on.
You should check it out. I think you and your wife would enjoy it. It's a fun watch.
I actually had a coworker recommend it to me as well.
Yeah?
What's it on? It's on Prime.
Yeah, it's on Prime. Every Wednesday, new episode comes out.
Well, how many seasons are there right now?
3? I think 4? Maybe I think we're on the 4th season now. Oh my god, go away. Yeah, I think we're on the 4th season. We're either on the 4th or the 3rd season now. I think we're on the 4th. But my brain is just like, you don't know what you're talking about. Because I don't. Most of the time. Technically, they're okay. So they are in their fourth season, but if you look at it, it says there's five because there is a spin-off season where they tell the story of Adam Eve.
Okay.
It's called the Adam Eve Special,
Okay.
which is actually really cool. But as for season four, episode four just dropped today, and it looks like there's 8 episodes this season. So,
What are they like half hour episodes?
it varies. It somewhere sometimes they're around the 40-minute mark, give or take. 45 minutes, somewhere
Plenty
around
to
there.
absorb for a little bit.
But yeah, no, they're and it's a fun watch. Like if you liked superheroes growing up, this is a much darker take on superhero, kind of like The Boys, but animated.
Yeah,
Um,
like I've seen some of the fight scenes and I was like, damn, like
yeah,
that shit is brutal.
these are not the superheroes I grew up with.
Absolutely not.
But no, it's a fun watch. The comic was really good. I enjoyed the comic. I think this was like one of the first omnibuses that I checked out, and yeah, it was a fun one.
Well, then I think I will maybe move that up on the backlog.
Yeah.
So, dude, I broke down
Oh boy.
and I used Chat GPT for the first time ever.
One of us.
Like, so my first question was, I was like, I think I typed in like word for word. I was like, teach me how to play Magic the Gathering, and it actually had like a very good like breakdown of like what cards are what, like how they interact, like the whole entire turns like process. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask it some more specific shit now. And I told it to just tell me specifically like how to make my Yuriko deck like just absolutely hateful. Here I mean it told me, not like directly told me. So that, it wasn't like, hey, put this card in here. It was, hey, your commander triggers more than once. And then I sat there and I was like, all right, maybe this is just making up shit. Because Yuriko, like, kind of, because, like, there are some creatures, like, they'll read almost the exact same way. And it'll be like, no, like, even if I deal damage with, like, say, 3 creatures, the trigger only happens once.
Okay.
Where Yuriko does not work that way. It's her second, well, it's her other than Commander Ninjutsu, but it's her whenever a ninja you control deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to that card's converted mana cost.
That sounds dirty.
It's really gross.
Yeah, that
Now,
that
for a few months now, I assumed it's, and I can't even remember the card which has me in this mindset, but I was just under the impression that somehow she only triggered one time. And here this whole time, I've probably costed myself games
wow.
because I should have been triggering like 3 or 4 times.
Yes, so this is the first time I'm ever seeing this card. And instantly when as you were reading it, I was reading along with you, and how my brain was going was every single ninja that you have, as long as they deal damage to, well, as long as they deal damage to a player. So obviously the attack has to
Yep.
go through, but since you're playing ninjas, I'd imagine most of them are unblocked.
Pretty much.
Or
That's
or
that's the idea.
yeah, I'm sure most of them have unblockable or some junk like that. So in my mind, every single time that you were attacking them for each individual card, you'd be drawing what is it, the top card. So yeah, so you'd be top decking a card for each one of your attacking cards. Yeah, so I could see how that could be frustrating because I could see how that could rack up a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, I have um and it's actually a really cool card. If you I'll read it off to you here as well. It is called Shadow of Mortality.
Okay.
There it is. So, Shadow Mortality. It costs 2 black and 13 colorless.
Oh my god.
And it's really funny too. So it's a 7/7 creature avatar. If you and its ability reads, if your life total is less than your starting life total, this spell costs X colorless less to cast, where X is the difference.
Okay.
So when you get to 27 life, this thing only costs 2 black for a 7/7.
So now,
And
if you
you
were to
go ahead.
so if you were to top deck this here with Yuri's ability, that would deal 15 damage to your opponent.
Yes,
That is disgusting.
it is. It is. But I
That is
that's
so gross.
it's like the deck is so funny. It's like it's so far on the opposite end of itself at all times. It's hilarious because like my my current build anyway, it's filled with either 1 drops or 0 drops or 15 and 11 drops. And because like that's another one, temporal trespass. It's an 11 drop blue card, and it has, do you know what delve is?
No, I don't.
Okay. So delve is each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell pays for 1 colorless.
Wow.
So this thing costs 3 blue and 8 colorless, and its ability, it's a sorcery. You take an extra turn after this one, and then you exile that card.
Oh, so you just get to skip your so you just get to Uno skip your opponent and then go again.
Yeah. Then after that extra turn, well, you don't skip the opponent. It's just you take an extra turn, and then rotation goes back to normal.
So when you take your extra turn, does your stuff get untapped?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole new like turn. Like you untap, you draw, you do everything.
That is disgusting. Like
Yeah,
that is just so gross.
it's really stupid. It's only a $3 card.
Wow.
But
You know,
yeah, so
I'm sitting here looking through some of these bigger cards to go with that commander of yours, and I realized that a lot of the Eldrazi cards
oh yeah.
have stupidly high cost. Like the first one that popped up was Emrakul, the Aeon's Thorn.
Cool.
Yeah, just a 15 drop.
Yep. Oh, there's other things. There's like Blightsteel Colossus, which is like 13. Like there are so many high drops like that. But I've
Emrakul and the 15 squirrels.
so this card I've added it recently, and it's actually come up for me a lot. See if I can find it here. Yeah, so it's called Limdol's Vault.
Okay.
So it costs a black and a blue. You look at the top 5 cards of your library. As many times as you choose, you may pay 1 life, put those cards on the bottom of your library in any order, then look at the top 5 cards of your library. Then shuffle and put the last cards you looked at uh this way on top in any order, and it's an instant spell. So what's really cool about this is, all right, Yuriko is about to trigger. I pay a black and a blue, play this instant, and I just order the top of my deck however I want it. And now I'm
Oof.
at and now, the two biggest cards in my deck, I can literally just potentially put them on top, get two triggers, and right there is like 26 damage to every player just cuz.
I'm looking at the secret layer for this thing, and it looks amazing.
For
Just like,
Lemuel's Fault.
yeah,
Yeah.
some weird wizard-looking dude with funny-looking skull and like ruby eyes, and
It
I don't know. He
reminds
looks like
me of Adventure Time.
that's not. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks a lot like Adventure Time.
It
There
looks
are
like
so many
what
cool
the
secret
hell
layer stuff.
called Secret Lair, dude. I can't remember what it's called now. I know I saved it to look at it later. But there's a card with Samuel L. Jackson on it.
That's funny.
It's from the Jurassic Park cards, but it's still like I want that card just
I,
because
s-
he's on it.
I see they have Dr. Ian Malcolm there too. Or what the hell is it? It is Ian uh, Convalescent Charmer, legendary creature, human shaman, 5 drop in a dark. It's funny, and it's of course it's him in his like sexy Ian Malcolm pose.
Oh.
I didn't realize that Secret Lair did this kind of stuff. This is great.
Oh, dude, Secret Lair, they they do so it's never like consistent. Like they just come at you at all different directions. Like I mean, we can go from PlayStation. And I mean, even most sets, like main sets, get like a secret layer drop. Because there's actually, I think it's the Sword of Truth and Justice.
Ooh, there's a cool Final Fantasy X Secret Lair that I'm seeing called Spear as Punishment, and it's Sin riding a tidal wave,
Yes.
destroy all creatures.
Yeah. Because this is actually the one I want. One of the swords of X and Y, this one being the Sword of Truth and Justice.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but it's like $5 cheaper than the original. And this is a borderless. It's actually Titus's Brotherhood sword.
Oh, very cool.
It is. It's a whole borderless with Titus on it. And it's a really good card.
There's a lot of really cool stuff. Like, I guess I just never actually looked into Secret Lair, but
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of really cool.
I
Um,
actually, I actually wanted to get the Play-Doh set last year, just because they did the all the proceeds went to Children's Hospital.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice of them.
dude. Like, there's a Furby set.
Of course, there is. Oh,
There's a SpongeBob set.
apparently, there's a My Little Pony.
Yes, yes, there is. There's a Sonic Secret Lair.
The SpongeBob counter spell.
There's two of them.
Oh dear.
So there's a cheap one. They're both the same picture with the meme, but the expensive one, the text is the meme text where it's, capital, not capital
Yeah,
letters. And
that's funny.
the most expensive card out of that set is Mr. Krabs laying on a pile of money.
Of course it is. They're spending all me money.
But I will say I want the counter spell and I also want the command tower because it's SpongeBob's house.
Oh dear.
Oh, and Gary the Snail is like one of the most toxic cards in all of Magic the Gathering.
Really?
Yeah, he is Toxrill,
Oh,
which is hilarious.
lame.
Not really. That card is so gross.
Ugh. I'm
Yeah,
happy that Magic does that though. Like that's really cool to see that they're willing to collab with all of these different things to bring more people into Magic.
yeah.
Because like I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I remember growing up, not a whole lot of people played Magic. Um,
No, it was a very selective market then.
Like, I remember I'd go to the card shop, and occasionally I'd see people playing Magic. I remember that's when I played my very first game of Magic, because I bought a pre-con, and I was talking with the shop owner. He's like, "Do you know how to play?" I was like, "No, honestly, I don't." He was like, "Come on, let's go ahead and sit down," because there was no one in the shop. So me and him just sat there, and we played a couple games of it, and he showed me a bunch of his, 'cause I guess he had a bunch of, like, alternate arts for some of his cards, and but they were still part of the same precon. So he was playing against me with the same precon. Um, it was neat, and I think that's where my first interest for Magic kind of blossomed. But no one around me played it because everyone played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, see, that's where I feel like I don't know, like it was the complete opposite for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, it's everybody that I was playing with, well, that I play Magic with regularly. We were still getting together, but we were mostly playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right.
And we had our own. I mean, we were basically playing fucking 60 card commander, if you will. But then one night, uh, they just brought over a bunch of decks, and honestly, I can't even remember what the commander was. I know it was a mono green deck, but I ended the game. I made like 8,000. I actually, it was 8,197 1/1 bug tokens.
Right. That's a lot of
And
bugs.
yeah, and my buddy just looked at me. He says, We all die now." And I'm just like, "What the fuck just happened?" And it's just like
That's funny.
it itched a part of my brain that while Yu-Gi-Oh is still highly competitive, it's restrictive on creativity, in my opinion, compared to Magic.
It's because everyone tries to play the same damn decks.
Well, and I mean, competitive Magic, I'm sure it's the same way.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Like
god, yeah.
I'm sure it is, but I don't
Yeah.
have that. I don't have that kind of money. Actually, I can't even say that because I was just in that value vintage tournament,
Right. And I
and
mean, like
it
it's
was a good time
insane.
though.
That's awesome that they had that set up for you guys, that budget tournament.
Yeah,
Like that's just too cool. Like props to your card shop for that because I mean that there's just going to like that's them letting people know, hey, we don't care that you don't have the multiple $1,000 deck. Just come play with your bulk.
yeah. Now that's even just this Tuesday at my local game store, Broadside. They I was over there for locals this Tuesday, and we had a couple new guys show up, which is good to see because honestly, our Yu-Gi-Oh locals is not looking as healthy as it used to.
Starting to die down.
Yeah, but
Eek.
two of the new guys they showed up and played. There was another guy that just kind of wanted to hang out and like watch some games, see how everything was going. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like get a better idea of what he was getting into, and they
That
all,
makes sense.
well, the one guy even like he made a point to like be like, you guys have been like very welcoming, and I have never had a sour experience at that store.
That's awesome.
Like
No,
all the
that's
players are very respectful. The owners are always hooking it up, and I mean it's a good atmosphere.
man, I wish I could say I had something like that. Because like I remember when I first moved back to New York, there was a place called Tech Noir. And when I first moved back from Texas, I went there just on a whim one day. just because I was just looking for something to do in town, and I saw that they had a bunch of cards and board games and this, that, and the other thing. So I walked in there and hit it off with the owners pretty well, and the owners seemed really cool. And I'd go there every other day or something, like whenever I wasn't working or whatever, and I'd just sit there and talk with them, bullshit with them. They introduced me to like Weiss Schwartz and Fate and um, a bunch of other different card games, and it was really cool. Granted, they took a lot of money from me, but but I guess that's their job, is to introduce games and make me want to spend money on cardboard. Um,
I mean,
but it was they were cool, and then I started to meet some of the clientele, and then things just kind of went downwards because a lot of them were like the sweats, where like there was one guy who was there who he would brag that he didn't have to work because he was on some kind of mental disability, where he claimed that because of his headspace he couldn't physically work,
oh,
and
oh,
he was receiving pay, like he was receiving disability for it. I was like, okay. It's like, I mean, I didn't ask, but okay. And he of course would be that guy, he'd be there to drop thousands of dollars on cards. So of course he had, the pay to win decks and what have you right off the bat, when people were still trying to learn the games. And he'd be like, "Yeah, no, I'm like the best player in the whole area." It's like, well, I fucking wonder why.
yeah, and that kind of shit does suck. But dude, I will say too, like I have beat people with blinged out fucking current meta full power shenanigans, and I've mopped them.
Because of Karma Cut.
The horror. God, the one thing you don't think you're gonna ever see again, and then it's just like that engraver's pretty cool. Let me banish that for you.
It's like, huh, he's got a motor on his back. I bet you he does fun stuff. Nope.
He's actually supposed to be based off Dante.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's actually the thing on his back is actually the Fiendsmith Requiem card.
Okay.
Uh, basically, like you know how Dante, like when he defeats a big boss, they get turned into a weapon.
Right.
Basically, Engraver stores his shit in the Requiem and then like activates abilities and grabs weapons as needed.
Okay.
But
That's cool.
but yeah, he's based on Dante, which is pretty awesome.
Pretty cool.
It is.
I still think one of the more entertaining things that I've seen from Yu-Gi-Oh since I've played was like an entire arc set made in there. I think there were, if I remember correctly, they're all normal monsters, but they're all like giant sushi boats.
Yeah, sous ships.
Like when I saw that, I was like, why?
Oh, dude, you build that with machines, that deck goes crazy.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that deck is so much fun. I have it in my bulk somewhere.
And I was so happy to see that the Hungry Burger got some love.
Yeah, that deck, if you let it get out of hand, it's gonna be a real problem for you.
Really?
That deck is
That's
actually pretty
that's
gross if you let it.
that's funny. Oh, I'm pretty excited for the new tune supports.
Dude, that tune support is honestly really fucking gross. Like
I
I
mean,
and with all the Dark Magician support that just came out, like you can use Toon Dark Magician, this fucking special, the Dark Magician of Destruction, and basically get a fucking free Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
And I love that the Blue Eyes Toon Ultimate Dragon's coming.
Yes, we've
Let me
needed
punch
that
you
for
for
so long.
let me punch you for 45 just straight. But I have monsters, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
They're
know what
not
that's all
toon
about.
monsters.
I do that shit with Mimigools. Oh, that's a nice face down you have there.
Don't mind if I just step over it, do you?
Because it's gonna happen anyway.
That's funny. Nah, there
But
that whole set looked like it was gonna be pretty fun.
yeah, they've actually, it seems like really recently they have been heavy on like revamping old archetypes. Like Magnet Warriors just got support too.
Oh, really?
It's dirty.
Not the Magna Warriors.
And like the bones stuff that came out, the pumpkin stuff that I'm
Oh
building.
yeah. The zombies, hell yeah. Yeah, that makes me happy. Like that genuinely makes me happy that that Bones is getting some love just because like I know I always really enjoyed the Pumpkin King of Ghosts and the zombie squad that came with it. So the fact that we're getting some buffs to that is fun,
Oh yeah. And I mean, well, it's dude, it's more than buffs. It's like its own whole deck now,
right?
which is, I mean, either way, it's still great to see. Like, I'm all for it. It plays really well. It's just an all-around fun deck. I don't think it's like groundbreaking or anything, but
I still think one of my favorite things that I've seen support wise for those there is the so I run a couple of these here in one of my random zombie decks because like I said, me and my boys, we still play like older style. Like we don't have XYZs or synchros or nothing like that. But one of my favorite cards that I got, I don't want to say recently, but recently was Pum Princess, the Princess of Ghosts.
oh,
Just because her ability is just so dirty and annoying if you let the game like if you let the game go on, or if you just don't have anything to clear your spell and your opponent's spell and trap card zone. Because the longer she's on the field, the weaker your cards get, and it's
uh-huh.
glorious.
That is pretty glorious, actually.
Yeah, if this face-up card is destroyed while in the monster card zone, you can place it face up in your spell or trap card zone as a continuous spell card instead of sending it to the graveyard. While this card is treated as a continuous spell card by this effect, during each player's standby phase, place a pumpkin counter on this card. All monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense for each pumpkin counter on this card. So each turn, you're losing 200 attack and defense, and it's just adding up.
Yeah, it is.
So eventually
That's
you're just
one,
going to be.
they don't do very much of that anymore. Like the counter stuff.
Right? Shoot, I can remember there was a. Oh, what the hell was it? It was. There was the precon with Dark Eradicator in it. A lot of the cards now in there relied on counters.
Oh, that had to have been an old one then.
Yeah, the Dark Eradicator. I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh calls them precon. I imagine they call them precons.
I think
Um,
they would generally call them like fucking like starter decks or something.
starter structure decks, structure decks.
Structure decks, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, I'd say it came out a while ago. It looks like it came out in 2006, so it's been out for a while.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or maybe I'm wrong. No, yeah, no, release date 1/18/20 or '06. But that there came with like your skilled white and skilled dark magicians, so you got to put counters on that. Breaker required counters, Royal Magic Library, um, Blast Magician. There was just a lot of the cards that required. Oh, I love how this site tells me that most of the cards in this structure deck are now forbidden.
Yeah, times unfortunately change.
Just sitting here looking at all these red blocks, just like, oh, can't use those no more.
Mhm.
That's funny. Now, I'm glad to see that Yu-Gi-Oh is still running strong. To me, there's just too much damn reading now.
Oh, it's not even just there's too much reading. It's you literally have to like have a very, very, very big understanding and like in-depth understanding of the English grammar.
And that's why we have Chat GPT now, because I could just take a picture of the card and be like, hey, explain this card to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
I hate Chat GPT still.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it can be helpful. Like,
Yeah, and I can't disagree with that. It's just damn it, man, eh.
like I know I was just randomly looking through my bulk, and if I didn't quite understand how a magic card was worded, I'd ask ChatGPT. I was like, "Hey, explain this card to me," and then I'd give it like a scenario. I was like, "Well, could I use it if this happened?" And it would tell me yes or no, and then it would tell me how to make it happen. So I don't know.
That is pretty helpful though, because the interaction can get really weird in Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
too.
Oh, really?
Oh hell yeah, it can.
Judge, Judge, he's doing stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. That's Judge. I don't understand. I need an adult.
Dude, that's what judges are going to end up doing now. They're just going to whip out their phone, ask ChatGPT, and be like, explain this to me so I can explain it to them.
Dude, I will say the judge test is actually pretty difficult.
For Yu-Gi-Oh!
Uh huh.
Oh, wow. I'd imagine so, because, like, you have to know. Like, I know I tried the Pokemon trading card, or the Pokemon TCG judge test, and I failed that one. Because I don't know anything about the trading card game, but I can only imagine how tough the Yu-Gi-Oh! One is.
No walk in the park, I can tell you that.
Did you take it?
Yeah,
Pass?
72%. So not up to their standard.
Oh, would you need like an 80?
Um, I forget what it was actually. I think it has to be in the 90s.
Oh, damn.
It might even be 100%, honestly.
Wow. That's nuts.
Yeah.
So speaking of judging stuff, um, Pokemon Champions is getting ready to drop on the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking with one of the organizers for the Pokemon events that I help judge, and apparently it is official. When Champions comes out, she is converting from Scarlet and Violet straight to Champions.
Okay.
Um, so that'll be interesting. I'm excited for that. Now granted, the mobile version's not going to be out on the 8th, but the Switch and the Switch 2 versions are. Now, I heard some mixed things about the transition period, just because I don't know if items are going to be able to be transferred from the game or from like Scarlet and Violet over to Champions. She wasn't too clear, and so of course that got me wondering, like, because I don't know, I haven't. I haven't actually sat down to play the game. I watched a couple people talk about it because I guess there's a handful of people who got selected to go play it for a couple of hours up in Seattle. And how they were explaining it, like you had to purchase the items with VP, and once you have the item, you have the item. You could just equip it to your mons. But I don't know if that means that you'll be able to port them over with home because I don't think items go over with home. I could be wrong. I honestly haven't used home yet. Never had to, like never had a reason to. Um, but I don't know. It will be interesting.
Yeah, I think it will be too.
Like I and from what I understand from the people who went to the event and were playing it, when you first start into the game, you do go through some like tutorials, so it teaches you like the basics of how to battle with Pokemon, which is pretty interesting. Like I think that's an interesting way to go about it. But then evidently there is no PvE, so there's no like battle tower or anything like that in it. It's strictly PvP. And I think that is going to be a big hit or miss because I think a lot of the casual people who might want to play it, I think they would love a PvE. I know I would love a PvE. Like I would love to have a battle tower type ordeal. I think that would be super cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Like I know I would get it for that. I think that would be or like a gym leader scenario or you know something like that, kind of like the old stadium games.
Yeah.
But I can understand where they're coming from because they wanted to just be a battle simulator. So they want to focus just on the battle simulation. They don't want to have to worry about NPCs and the NPC AI and blah 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 blah. I'm just saying it would be super cool to have a battle tower.
It would be.
Like, yeah, because I mean, I think even in Battle Revolution, you had a PVE type ordeal, which was the last like battle simulator that we got. So I don't know. I think it would be. I think it would be cool, but I doubt we'll get it. And then I heard that we're not going to be getting the battle recorder, so we're not going to be able to save battles. And if that's the case, that will truly, truly be heartbreaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Because I know I loved being able to save battles because that made recording battles so much easier because I didn't have to do it live. Which sucks.
I think it's gonna be cool.
I'm excited for it. I'm I'm very excited for it to come out for mobile as well, just so I can be at work and still be battling. Um, that's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna get in so much trouble
Yeah.
with that one. But nah, man, I'm very much excited for it.
Yeah, it
That
looks honestly the graphics look really good too.
some of the new animations that I've seen, like as I was watching these guys talk about it, they were showing different animations for different moves, and like Blizzard. I mean, yeah, it looks it looks the same, the great big uh, snowstorm coming from behind it. But in this game, I don't know, it just looked cooler. And then waterfall looked really cool because it actually showed like him climbing up the waterfall, which was really cool. And I don't know. I know Pokemon isn't the graphics game, but it definitely seems like they upped their game with the graphics in this game, if that
I
makes
would
sense.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm excited for it. Almost excited, almost as excited as I am for Palworld 1.0 whenever the hell we get that.
Dude, they keep talking and hyping it up, and I wish they would just drop it already.
I agree. I'm the fact that the devs were like, you don't have to restart or you don't have to make a new game, but we recommend you make a new file.
Yeah.
and that has me stupidly excited.
But yeah, it's like they're like, you're gonna miss out on so much if you just continue to, play on the worlds you've been playing on for like 2 years, like someone like me.
And that's another thing that really sucks because, like, I very much enjoy my first world. Like, I love my setup with my first world. Like, I love all the work that I put into it. Everything is how I want it to be. And now they're like, well, you might want to make a new world. It's like, okay. It's like,
Yeah.
I could do that, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, if it's actually gonna be like beneficial and like worth my time, I'm all for it. Now, if you
Absolutely.
tricked me, I'm gonna be pretty salty.
Well, like,
Actually, not really, because I wouldn't like delete my world or anything.
oh no, hell no. Like when we made the server, um, going back into it from bare bones and realizing that there was like quests and stuff like
Yeah.
early on that I didn't know about. Like that very first one where you have to deliver the dew or whatever the fuck it was to the small settlement, and then the lady gives you the Moz burgers. I was like, that I didn't know about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's one I have actually on my old world. It's like you have to go catch like a Wumpo and then you bring it back to this dude.
Yeah, and then I noticed in this small settlement there's a couple people in there who they'll ask you to bring them certain pals to just see them, then they give you rewards and whatever. But then
Mm-hmm.
there's an but then there's another guy who's like, go beat all these bosses and then come back to me. And it's just like, oh, okay, gotta go beat all the named characters. And I don't know, I just thought that was neat.
No, it's definitely neat. Like they put some time and thought into all of it, honestly.
And they keep adding stuff, and I am all for it. Like when they changed the dungeons, your average dungeons,
Yeah,
I thought
just
that was
revamped them. Like that was awesome.
cool. It was a very welcomed change.
Oh hell yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was neat. I'm hoping they keep it going strong.
I honestly, I have high hopes.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't see how they could fail. Like, I don't really see anything wrong with the game. Like, I can't think of a bad thing about the game, honestly.
No, I mean it's honestly got something, in my opinion, like a little bit for everybody.
Yeah, and like they don't lie to you about stuff. Like they tell you exactly what the game is about
Yeah.
when you get it. It's like it's a survival crafting resource gathering game with creature catcher, and that's exactly what it is.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they're not gonna tell you, oh, it's a first person battle royale, blah blah blah. It's like no, it's not. Like I remember when they added the arena, I thought that was pretty interesting because I guess if you're in a world with other people, you can challenge them to one-on-one battles in the arena as well. So that's like their first step into like PvP, it seems,
Hmm.
which I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah. It's just nice to see him like trying stuff
Oh yeah,
and
because
like
it's like
new stuff too, not just like the same old, routine that we're kind of all just used to.
as long as they don't give us 100-player Palworld battle royale, we'll be good.
Honestly, with like even Epic now, like they're laying off I don't even know how many people.
Oh
I
really?
Oh yeah, dude, it's a whole big thing right now. Yeah, I think they're in some hot water.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, they laid off like 1,000 people from Fortnite.
Why? Too many
Uh,
people on the
you,
list.
well, I know they're also shutting down like a handful of game modes too. I'm assuming they're like more unpopular ones.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, I can't honestly say like for sure.
Right. No, that makes sense. No.
Unfortunately, all I can do is sit here and speculate.
Yeah. No, it seems like we'll just have to wait to see what the future unfolds, and hopefully we don't get another Palworld dating sim.
Yeah, please don't.
That was such a strange thing. Very, very strange.
Stranger things have happened though.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I
Well, brother man, I think now might be a pretty good place to end her.
yeah, yeah, we definitely got one for the books.
Yeah, got some talking out of
Pokemon,
the way.
yeah. Get some editing done and then, you know, let you fine folk do whatever it is you do.
What do you guys do when you listen to us? Like, are you working? Are you working out? Are you
Are you,
driving to work?
I was gonna say, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because like I genuinely wondered about because like I know whenever I listen to the podcast, like whenever I listen to podcasts in general, I'm usually working. So it got me curious because it's like our shows aren't that long. So
Yeah, compared to like other shows and stuff like that, I would definitely have to agree.
yeah, because ours like every now and again we'll go over like an hour and 10 minutes. Every now and again.
Yeah.
But usually we're right around that hour mark. Like right around here we're around that what 55 minute to an hour mark.
Yeah, yeah, we're generally pretty close to it.
That's because we like to give you guys bite-sized bits.
Yeah.
We don't want to take all your day away from you. Just an hour at a time.
Yeah. You know? And you keep coming back, so what's that say?
Right means we're doing something right, and we thank you guys for letting us continue to do what we do. I mean, we do it regardless, but you guys watching us or listening to us do it makes it sound really weird.
Not really. I need people to, watch us. All right, on that note, I think we are gonna set to and pass people. Please don't watch me like that.
But